Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake here for another reaction, and today I'm reacting to Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 1 Episode 5. Now, where we left off in the last episode, well, we got the introduction of the Scorpion Gang, which would suggest that we're going to get Scorpion at some point. I believe we got Otto right at the end of the episode, so Otto Octavius, so Doc Ock, for those that know, most everyone knows. Harry Osborn knows that Peter is Spider-Man. Peter has a new white suit. Him and Norman working together to find out, to try new things, but realistically, he's Spider-Man and that's it. There's no point in changing him. He is who he is. And that's why he's their friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, because he just looks after the little guys. So we go with the Scorpion. Lonnie is getting in deep with Big Don and the 110th Street Gang, I believe they're called. But yeah, I'd say that's the main things that I noticed in the last episode. I mean, I'm enjoying the show so far. I think I'm kind of liking the drop of like 3 episodes. I think I'm kind of liking that, but that kind of makes sense with like an animated show that it doesn't like hang in the balance each week, you know. I thoroughly am enjoying this show so far, and I can't wait to watch this episode. So I'm going to jump into it. So I hope that I enjoyed this episode. I hope that you enjoy this reaction, and if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, guys. We are so close to getting 1,000 subscribers, so I'm quite excited for that. So if you are interested and you would be so kind, please like, subscribe, notification bell. That'll be superb. But other than that, see you on the other side. Do you know what? Right, I had to stop there because I'm gonna just proper vibe to this song. But this and DC Creature Commandos, those intros. Really, this got me going as well. But DC Creature Commandos had me literally, it's got me absolutely pumped. But this as well. Oh, I love a good intro, especially if it just gets you going. Oh, I'm so excited to just listen to this. Oh, he's got the white suit. Yeah, the white suit now in this. Nice! Oh, slick.
Surprised. Punctuality usually isn't a strong suit for
me. That's Otto.
And my friends, but they've recently been incarcerated.
So it's all yours. You get all the enhancements.
4 pieces of tech. You could sell me one that will allow me to freedom.
Oh, what a good friend.
If you have. Impressive, right?
I was expecting a bit more than a warehouse full of...
He's just blowing his own trumpet there. Just so, right, I'm great, aren't I?
Scrap metal.
Yes, I'm sure there were those that questioned Da Vinci when he began to create masterpieces in a shack.
Well, he thinks highly of himself. That's something.
What lies ahead. With this prime piece of Octavius tech, you'll free your associates in no time.
Hello, is this Rhino?
Miss Masaryk. I've picked up a language or 5 in my spare time. But yes, that helmet has been outfitted with constant... It also fires lasers.
Oh, well, fucking A!
Excellent. It was an absolute pleasure doing business with you, my dear.
Hello, dweeb assistant.
Vincent, begin disinfecting the lab immediately.
Vincent, okay.
These people, this situation is all beneath me.
I know, sir. But we're almost there. Soon enough, you'll have everything you need.
I'm surprised it said get off me.
My name should be held in higher regard than...
And what's your name?
Banner. Osborn.
You will be. We're so close to seeing your dream realized.
Say it!
And showing...
You're right. I've waited this long.
All that motherfucking money.
Know and revere the name of Dr. Otto Octavius.
My boy! He's got such an ugly design. I'm sorry. It's good design as in good character design, but if we're talking about it from a point of view of like, you know, this, like, how like certain characters, anime characters are attractive or athletic or things like that. They make Otto in this and in the comics and other variations where they make him short, stubbly. They have got that shit fucking haircut. It's bless him, I guess. Oh yeah, about that. I know what you think you saw.
So, oh, sorry. I mean, I can't believe that you're...
Goofy ass.
Peter, thank you for... I've decided that the only course of action
Is to kill Harry.
is for Harry to join Team Spider.
What?
Well, yeah, makes sense.
As much as I want to.
I mean, it makes sense. Get Harry into the thick of it. Give him something, a reason not to actually go and tell people. I doubt he would do that anyway, but... I mean, what did you want him to do, Spidey? Did you want him to be mind white? Or mind white probably would be a safer, cleaner, non-aggressive option, but we haven't got that technology yet. Well, listen, Doctor Strange in the first episode, maybe not mind wipe, but wipe the mind of every single person on Earth that knows Peter. Why didn't you ever think of that?
To assist you. As much as I want to assist you, there are going to be times in which I'm unavailable due to my various duties here at Oscorp.
He is literally a manager, CEO, creator himself.
16. But I raised him to be
Hold on,
quite a
he's
responsible
16!
young man.
Hold on! Harry's 16! Hey, listen, he's 16, he's on the red carpet like he is. That's a grown-ass man, but okay.
16. He can be your...
Dude at the desk.
Right, okay, I thought it was going to be Norman, but it's
Sure.
Harry,
Awesome.
nice.
Me, helping. I mean, no offense, but I barely know Harry, and...
You didn't really know Mr. Osborn.
Thank you, Miss Porter. My apologies for getting cut short, but trust me, Peter, this is the best course
This
of
is
action.
prime example as for why you should be trusting Harry.
So,
Well, not trusting Harry,
that
why
was
you need Harry,
something,
sorry.
Right? Yeah. Sorry, what was your name again? Peter. Good name. Oh, I
Easiest
guess I
names
should get
to
going
know,
school.
Peter and Harry. I've got a mate whose literal first name and middle name is Harry and Peter.
You need a ride?
Bland!
No problem.
Oh my god, is that Harry Osborn? How do you know him? He's so rich! Peter is actually coming like quite a cool kid. He's been seen to know Harry Osborn.
I know. I'm on time for once. I can barely believe it.
That's because he gets dropped off in a big, old, expensive, fast car. But yeah, he's working for Norman. He's now getting dropped off by Harry. He's like best mates with Lonnie, who's literally the alpha jock that, you know, probably dictates everything to do, like who's people supposed to like and stuff like that. Stupid as that sound. Peter is... They're not doing the classic, like I said, where it was like sort of like, yeah, the jock's in charge and you're a dweeb and I'm gonna give you a knuckle sandwich and give me your lunch money. They're actually making them not popular, because I imagine quite a few people in the school still don't know his name like Harry didn't, but he's not getting bullied for his looks or his personality or his intelligence and stuff like that, which is good.
Talking about it, even the teachers.
Yeah, that's him. I'm going to wave. I'm going to wave.
Okay, but
You shouldn't be a teacher, buddy.
Look for yourself. Personal Lyft driver. He's also a social media celebrity.
Of course he bloody is.
no idea Harry was so popular.
Meaning he'll undoubtedly pursue a political path 20 years from now.
Oh,
And,
gosh.
Russia would. So
Wow,
I'm
she
going
knows.
to
She
become
knows.
And I'll have no choice but to join the revolution against him.
Fucking
You have
A, I'm
put
with
a
you.
lot of thought into this, Nick. If you believe Harry's so bad,
What?
why are you
Following him. Oh my god.
Obviously, I'm following him. Ironically.
All right.
Oh, that's embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. Do you know what, right? I always find that's one of my favorite things, I think. One of my favorite things on Twitter is when literally people are sort of like, oh my god, look at how could you stand these sort of people? Oh, this, that, blah, blah. And then the person just has to just retweet the person's profile with them following them. It's, you lose all arguments. It's done. You've lost all credibility. You look stupid. It's brilliant. I wish I had that much influence on social media to be able to do that. But alas, I'm just there for like the dog videos and stuff like that.
Hang out with a lot of people. You know, juniors, seniors, billionaires. I want to make sure you're still making time for
the little people, for the little guys.
Thanks, Nico.
I like how she says you, but it's not really you, it's for me. Bless her.
Yeah, things have been... I appreciate you worrying about me.
Someone's got to do it. Who knows what you do without me, Pete?
Oh God, we better not lose you. We better not lose you.
T-Bales is letting you skip practice. You're the team captain, for goodness sake.
I know.
He's got to do it to keep up his criminal side piece. Side piece? Side game.
Get that, Lonnie. You got the skills to go pro. Don't throw it all away now.
Oh wow. Oh wow, Big Don had to call and yes he did.
I'm not going to throw my chance away. You know there's nothing I wouldn't do for this team, Coach.
I know you're dedicated, but
well,
these college scouts that come to these...
Well, I mean, it's not, I think we're going to get proven wrong with that. I think he's going to miss a game with the college scouts, and because he has to do something for Big Don.
They don't know.
Stalk? Yeah, he's a stalker now, in comparison to the last episode.
Right. I'm an overachiever.
Overachiever? I say expert level Snoop.
So,
Yep.
do you want to talk about it?
But what I would like to do is walk you to class.
You absolute
Petey and I have
sweetheart.
been covering for you.
Sweetheart.
So you have to convince Mr. D.
Sorry, Mr. Taylor. I left it all on the field. Even my voice.
Stick to the
Oh.
on because you're
I know we're supposed to enjoy this moment, but I'm not. Because his voice might end up changing, as well as his personality, his body, everything about our boy Lonnie.
acting is, you know, I've never been a Tony Stark fan.
Right.
But I can't say Captain America is totally in the right either.
Yeah.
I mean, all these super people should have to register.
I like that this is a debate that we actually see amongst people, you know? Because we only saw it from the superhero's point of view, really. And in that film, I like the fact that we are getting this perspective of just the people, or the boots on the ground people, just doing everyday sort of stuff, going, yeah, no, I agree, disagree. Some people getting why Tony did it, even though they're not his biggest fan, etc., etc.
Everyone's safety. Like, imagine if me and you got super suits and went around causing collateral damage
Well,
and punching people.
At least one of us does for now.
You know what's you ignoring me when I mention Captain America, even though he's like your messiah? You too busy texting your new pal.
2 tickets for tonight's screening of Teschio de Fuoco 2, Return of the Burn.
Holy crap! Are you messing with me?
Oh my god.
Because
Oh my
you
god.
are
Oh my god.
real
Oh my god.
from orbit.
I know. I couldn't believe it either. One of the art houses
Is this a
got an
date?
Unreleased copy somehow. Great.
I'll see you tonight at 7.
Bless him. Bless him. Is it a date? I don't think it is. Is she gonna think maybe it is?
Yo, you remember what this is?
Yeah, okay.
Such goofy jokes.
Once we're back on that field, y'all got to okay? Funny.
That was good. You can't keep ignoring Big Don.
Hello.
Look, man, my coach is all...
I don't really care about your excuse. The Scorpions are on our turf.
He's
So I need
not.
every member
He's
of the
your coach. This
110
Big Don is your big coach.
School, man.
That's why I sent Bulldozer to pick you up.
Him and some of the boys are parked outside
Oh no, Bulldozer!
Joining us today, Lincoln. Out there, let's get our butts in gear. Come on now.
Oh, bye, Lonnie. That's it. More wall crawl. So it's a more wall crawling. Haven't seen much of
Waiting
it.
for me to turn the comms on. 90% of my DMs are people asking me, "How did you get rich?" So not much conversation there.
Daddy.
Saying I was born.
Fair point. What about
Kitty.
school? No classes to
My dad likes to say, but I'm a pretty quick learner.
Bye,
so
Kitty.
that makes up my day quite a bit.
Spider cat.
homeschool.
Spider cat.
And all your new friends are either using you for clout or just spam bots.
The shine starts to wear off the whole experience.
Oh, we could be best
And I guess I
friends.
didn't
Consider that.
kind of sterile.
That's it.
Sterile?
It could use a lot more color too.
Right, okay, maybe we
like
do get the
red
red.
and blue.
Red and blue, here we go.
America. Wait, you're a Cap fan too? I thought everyone was turning on him now.
And hear the last bit where everyone was turning on now. Them bonding over the Avengers and bringing them closer together. I get why. It's interesting as well that he is a Cap fan when he got brought in by Tony Stark in the MCU. But again, I think most people were Cap fans and always would be because he is Captain America. And then maybe then the whole sort of thing with the Sokovia Accords is what made them, again, had to do a whole Team Iron Man, Team Captain America sort of thing. But I like how is that something that was done because of like the comics? As in, like in the comics, that was the reason behind. It might not be, and I'm just wondering if the reason in the comics or in other iterations, the reason why he had red and blue as his suit color was that because in homage to Captain America, or is it just they used it for this?
No way, man. So he broke a few laws to help his best friend. Who wouldn't? I read online
That's exactly what you'll be doing
died
soon enough.
4 years ago, and it's his clone that's been doing all this.
For sure.
Oh!
Wait, what?
That's a good theory. It's not real, but well, it could be. But it's a good theory.
Okay.
Here we go.
Mila?
Привет, Mikhail. I told you I'd be back for you.
Oh, look how cool you look.
Believed you.
I will show you.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
It was expensive, but necessary to free you three.
Then I like it. Makes you look like
Frickin' A.
Yes.
Нет, I am more like
Best friends.
единорог.
Ah, yes. The unicorn.
The unicorn.
Wonderful. We should be focused on the skating now.
The unicorn.
No. First,
the unicorn, man. I mean, how could I would love it if there is. Okay, firstly, let me know if there is. But is there a villain called the Unicorn in the MCU? And if there isn't, they should make one immediately. Immediately, because that would just be so fucking silly.
Hey, I just stole that bike.
Nice work. What are you gonna do with the
Oh, that's the same guy that
Think
was
about putting
chasing
note on it, people
Lonnie
respect the
to
honor
the train, was it?
No, looks like there's a jailbreak in progress.
Oh, that's gonna be so helpful, especially at night. It's supposed to get turned around when you're swinging
Here,
above.
go.
Oh, she's an animal. She's a beast. She's a rhino. She's a unicorn. Look at her go.
Would probably help with that whole firing lasers from your forehead thing you got going.
bug.
Aw, a fan. I'll tell you what, you surrender, I'll make sure you get a signed photo.
That's so Spidey.
That lady is firing.
I gotta close the gap.
Oh shit. Oh, strong. She's strong.
Come on, Mikhail.
No, I will not abandon Mila.
She abandoned us.
Save us.
Ah, because she abandoned us and felt guilty.
Exactly.
Use this distraction while...
What if he's the one that sticks around, actually? Hold on, I can't remember his name. Imagine he actually turned out to be the Rhino. But that's the point is that what if he gets... I wanted to say incapacitated, but I nearly said decapitated. But what if she gets what if she gets knocked out and the thing flies from her head, lands in front of him, and then he takes it, runs away, and he becomes the Rhino? What if? That's what it's all about.
Now you two.
Oh, street brawl!
See, the streets were saying that the one tank was all talk. A bunch of nobodies, led by the biggest nobody of
Look
all.
at this big boy!
You're all here.
You got 3 seconds to get your ass off my turf.
3 seconds.
3, 2.
Oh, he called your fucking bluff. Here we go. Big Don, it's time to start knocking heads off. Oh god. Oh my goodness, she's scary.
No.
You sure she's not a distant cousin of the Hulk or something?
Not the helmet. I mean,
Perhaps it's time I find a new playmate. Hey,
Oh, after the innocents. You scumbag.
But perhaps now is the time to escape.
you would have me run from a battle like a coward when I can walk away the victor? Psha!
Oh god.
Okay.
Mila. Oh god. Mila. Whoa. She's in that. Yes, you know what? Fucking A. I love her.
After all of
I have a pesky habit of saving people that are in danger. Never everyone's gone, you've got my full attention.
Oh shit! Fucking hell. Oh, imagine that fist coming for you. Oh, a blade, you little poos.
I have a
Oh, she tried to kill Mikhail.
Big mistake, kid.
Lonnie. What if that has
We don't have time.
poison in it or something? Oh, cool. He survived another day. Survived another day, and Big Don's gonna respect him now. He's earned his Big Don's trust.
morals meant he would save you.
And you would gamble with my life to prove
Yes.
a point?
Oh, get over yourself.
Yes, because she's a dipshit. Oh my goodness, what a move.
Farewell, little spider.
Oh, fucking hell. Well done, Mikhail.
Stopping you. The longer we linger here, the more likely the Iron Man or his friends will appear. Now let's go.
Oh my god, you...
Oh, we got the helmet.
But I didn't get you anything.
Fucking A.
You may have saved my life, but do not speak to me as if we are friends.
Oh.
Thanks to you, now Mila and I will both rot in cells.
Bless. Cheers, Mikhail. You're a good man.
If you are ever unfortunate enough to cross my path again, all the web you can spin won't be enough to restrain me from ending your
Ah, whatever, Mikhail. We're best friends.
Okay, that's a lot.
I had to quickly do all my notes because I got distracted by this episode. I really enjoyed it. I don't remember. Well, no, I'm fairly certain Rhino's name in. Well, the Rhino's name is Alexei, if I'm right in thinking it's along those lines. I'm fairly certain it's Alexei. So yeah, so maybe I haven't picked up on it, but again, is that I don't know whether it's like a okay, cool, she will be the Rhino, or if he will be the Rhino, or both. I don't know. She was outstanding as the Rhino, by the way. She did so good. But it's interesting, yeah. But the sort of the whole sort of if you get in my way again, Bug, I will destroy you sort of thing makes it feels like that they will have more of a relationship going forward, Spidey and Big Boy. So yeah, but I'm very certain it was Alexei. So I don't know if there's Mikhail is another version of, or you know another version of, I guess, if there's another Rhino, or if he has like an alias that where his name is Mikhail, and that's how they've been able to undercut. I don't know, man. Either way, let's go.
I'm exhausted and I'm just sitting here.
You're fighting crime after a day of school?
Just sit on the bus.
It is not easy. So many different directions that I make mistakes or get something in oh crap!
Oh, he's forgot Nico again! No, you idiot!
Where are you?
Nico!
Thank God he didn't fuck up. Hi guys, Jake editing. I just realised that that was her parents on the background of phone. I was too busy focusing on the actual time. So I didn't realise. Is that a big deal, the photo of them? Does anyone know? Okay, back to the reaction.
You know how in cartoons people slip on banana peels? Well, like in the
Oh.
Shut up.
Well, I'm beginning to think you were gonna bail on me again.
Film started, guys. Let's go.
Are stuck with me.
Lucky me.
Sorry about the
Yes,
wait.
it is lucky you.
A nightmare finding parking around here. Hey, thanks for letting me crash the movie. Oh, and nice to meet you, Nico.
Oh! Interesting.
All right.
Interesting.
I'm starving, and
Is she not going to like this? What if she falls in love with Harry? Oh my God. Is there going to be a love triangle in the end? Or if it's not that, is Harry going to fancy her, but then she fancies Peter? Or if it's going to be them two, and Harry's then going to, Peter's then going to find out or realise that he has feelings? Oh my goodness. Or maybe she's just going to be pissed that they can't spend time alone, and now they're with some billionaire trust fund. I was going to say another word after that, but I think you can't say that anymore. Trust fund douche. But Harry's nice. Guys, Jake again. Another theory I just had is the reason why she's not happy, doesn't like the Osborns as much as the other people is the reason why. Do they have something to do with her parents? Why she's a foster child? Did her parents die in one of their labs or something? I don't know. Just a theory that just came to me. Right, again, back to the reaction.
Just took me by surprise for a second. It's no problem at all.
You sure?
Yeah, totally.
Bless her. What's the locket? What's the locket about? I have noticed the locket a lot more this episode, the one she has around her neck.
There he is. Besides becoming human pincushion, save my ass.
Fucking A.
Y'all should have seen it. Thought was there, tackled Gargan like he was in the NFL.
Yeah, he fucking did. That's why you should be going to practice, by the way. Why you should be going to practice. Keep up those tackles.
Well, if that's the case, I need a favor.
I
need you to stop calling me superstar, man.
What are we going to call him instead?
Yeah. Hell, the way you buried Gargan, we should start calling you Gravedigger.
No!
We should call you Tombstone.
Fucking there it is. There it is.
Yeah, I can't lie. Kind of like it.
Yeah, you do. Oh, Lonnie. Do you know what? There's a part of me that wishes I didn't recognize the name Lonnie in, I think, the 3rd episode. There's a part of it that I was like, because if I was able to not work that out, and then that was said, Tombstone, I probably would have lost my shit. Would have probably have lost my shizzle. That if I worked, that did work out, and I had that shock there. Because, yeah. It would have probably would have been a reaction of the century, at least up there with one of my better ones, if it was that, because I would have been like, what are you gonna call him, Gravedigger? Like that, something like that, I guess. But the fact he likes being called Tombstone, I'm a bit worried. And that goes my reaction to Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 1, Episode 5. Well, it's been confirmed. He's Tombstone. I know that he was. I say I worked it out. I'd imagine it's very obvious when you know the first name, last name of the person, and you know the character as well. It took me a while to, like I said in episode 3, it just hit me when Peter said Lonnie, and I was like, and then and it just hit in seconds, and I was like, oh. So, but yeah, confirmed. And the fact that he sort of was enjoying it, as in like the sort of people appreciating him and sort of like people cheering him on, but not in a sports kind of way, and getting a nickname, you know, rather than superstar or anything like that. It's too. I'd be interested if he starts using it in his like sort of in his football, if he starts using it in that sort of sense, if that's his name that he gets people to call him. Like, it'd be interesting to see if his character starts to change, not because of any sort of like shocking accident or exposure or anything, if it is just he starts becoming a different person because of this gang, and that's just warps his mind, and he starts coming across in his relationship with Peter, with Pearl, with, you know, that sort of stuff. I'm interested to see how that works out now. Yeah, Harry being the man in the chair is something I think Norman was better at, but you know, you take what you can, you know. But yeah, overall I've really enjoyed these next stint of episodes, you know. Yeah, and I can't wait to continue for next week. So I'm just gonna give them notes. Oh, I'll put down Otto the salesman again. The fact we got Otto just that wee bit, just in the scenes, he's getting people the weapons. At the moment, it seems like he needs more money to be able to create his own creation for himself. So, but again, I say an unfortunate design. His design is his design. He looks good because he looks like him, but yeah, he just looks like he looks like the character that would be sort of like wanting to bring chaos to the world because they've had the misfortune of experienced people who are shitty to them, you know. Again, I wrote down Rhino ? But once I gave that helmet over, I was like, oh yeah, like I did not piece it together at all. Like, again, because I didn't want to be just sort of like, oh, it's not like I thought about it. I'd like, no, I shouldn't say it. I guess in my head, I was just like, oh, they're just Russian people, or they sound like they're from Russia or something like that. Alas, it was one of them or both of them were suggested to end up being possibly the Rhino. Well, one of them was the Unicorn in this episode, so it'll be interesting to see who becomes the Rhino. But yeah, who was this about? Who was this about? Oh, Otto, that was it. Yeah, his name. He wants his name to be revered. Everyone to have the like sort of like remember the name Otto Octavius. Again, his little assistant didn't expect the assistant to be there, but again, it's interesting that it's not interesting. It's that most origin stories or something like that with Peter, he tends to have a close relationship with a certain character that ends up being a villain. Now, at the moment, again, it's that we're getting the characters that Otto's already on his way to becoming a villain. You know, we've got Rhino here. We've got Tombstone in the making. So now we have Tombstone again, who's friends with Peter. But then also now you also have Osborn and Harry involved, who may become something as well. So I'm interested to see how that becomes. But Otto already being on his way to being a manacle sort of villain. I'm interested to see how long it takes for him before he gets his octopus legs. Yeah, Harry being the dude at the desk makes sense. They both need it. They're both young. Norman being like, I can't do it. I've got a business to run. I can't do it. Makes sense. It really does. And I'm glad that Harry and Peter were able to get on rather quickly. It wasn't like a standoffish sort of thing. They started talking over each other a wee bit, having awkward moments, and then bam, bond over the Avengers, bond over Captain America, all the goss, things like that. Liking that Harry is given, not again, it's that whole sort of woe is me on the Billy. I guess he's alright. Oh, I'm worth so much, but I can't trust anyone. I have no friends because everyone always just wants to get my money or fame, and it's so hard being me. And on some level I'm like, oh, that's sad, but ultimately, fuck you. Just like, you rich bitch. But again, I like their friendship slowly starting to pick up some pace now. I want to briefly speak about Nico, because again, she was holding the locket, and I noticed it more at the start of the episode, and I was like, has that always been there, or am I only picking up on it now? Because I remember she sort of moved, and the locket moved with her a little bit, and I was like as in she moved forward a little bit, and the locket moved forward a little bit back, and I was like, in some animation, you wouldn't really never focus on that. You wouldn't really notice it. It would just, she'd move and it would stay there. This moved, and I was like, as soon as that did, I noticed the fact that it did move. I was like, oh, interesting. And I was like, wait, has that locket always been there? Is that significant? So yeah. The fact that I can't remember Nico's last name, but it'd be interesting to see, because again, she did talk about them have superpowers and stuff like that. If they did, it'd be interesting because she was in a foster home, she's had to change her names a couple of times, and her original name is something like Gwen Stacy or something like that. I'll be interested to see if that's what happens. And in the locket is the spider, and she was able to get the spider. I don't know. This is just me making, it's just me making stuff up as I go along. But yeah. So, but her again, she's now sort of given the whole sort of looking out for us. Someone has to look out for me or you. I can't remember what it was now, but again, getting the vibe of that she does have feelings for Peter. Hold on, I got a message here. Hold on. So I'm interested to see where we go with Nico, what her feelings are, if it is something that where she, because again, look what happened when Harry turned up later on. I might as well touch on that later on. Harry turning up and Peter again, maybe being oblivious. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I don't know. That's what I've been a bit like. Maybe I don't know whether it could be that she doesn't really want to lose Peter as a friend. It could be the fact that she just doesn't like Harry. But I'm getting the vibe that there is something there for her. Again, Peter did save her life, so maybe there's like some sort of complicated feelings of of gratitude and love because of that, and it not being actually something where it is that I'm in love with you, Pete. That sort of thing. But we see like when Harry turns up, Harry again being the one that drops him off, and him being lonely, Peter picking him up, and being classic Peter where he is. He just wants everyone to be, wants people to be happy and look after them. Classic. He Yeah, classic him. He decided to meet up with his friend and also bring his new friend along because they look like he's trying to be two birds, one stone, but ultimately he might start driving away Nico, cause a relationship of friction with Nico this way, or again, like I said, cause a three-way sort of love triangle going on, you know? Yeah, I'll quickly talk on Lonnie. Lonnie's sort of like getting the pressure from his coach to sort of like step up. He can't miss practice, and again, he's not going to be able to juggle both. It's impossible. The gangs need him to step up like 100%. He needs to like take football and education seriously, etc., etc. So yeah, so it's like they need to so he needs to be able to pick. He needs to be able to pick one. He won't be able to juggle both, and I think the 110th will win ultimately. Whether that's by choice of something alters him in a certain way, I don't know, but we'll see how that goes. But him trying to juggle it and saying he wants to, and right at the moment in time he wants to pick education and football over the gang. But look how it ended, is that it ended up him looking like he's actually happy with getting his name cheered on by these people. Like he's got a big extended family, you know? He's desperate to be adored by whoever, you know? But him then going up against the Scorpions, the Scorpion boss man taking out a knife. Lonnie himself trying to avoid all that's going on, ducking, diving, sort of weaving his way around, trying to avoid it, and then noticing Big Don is about to get fucking stabbed up, and then bam, takes him down like an absolute champ. Gets stabbed in the process, of course, and he wouldn't have had his bloody throat slit if it wasn't for the fact the police were there. I also found that funny that in that moment in which that person pulled him back, by the way, and said like, "Go, we need to go," in that way he could have stabbed and then ran. Just saying, but instead. Or just a little lick and then run away afterwards, you know, as in like, little stabby stab. But worked out all right. Big Don's is happy with him. The crews respect him, appreciate him, and he feels and loves that love he's getting. And obviously the name of Tombstone is dropped. So I'm interested to see how that goes. I've spoken about that. We haven't had much else other than these things going on. I mean, yeah, to do with the Rhino turning up. Just making sure that the Rhino turning up and getting the other to escape. The others fucking off whilst Mikhail decides to stay behind. I thought the Rhino is, again, what an athletic beast of a woman. Really enjoyed the fact that, again, she just felt that bit where she completely fucked up Peter so much that she was like, bah, 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 and then threw him into the car. Animal. Absolute animal. It was great. Peter trying his best to keep up. Harry trying his best to keep up with Peter as well. Try and get out, and they know that they have to get the helmet off. That's how it works. I find it funny. They're like, sort of like, oh, how are we going to defeat him? Oh, this one is a bit different because of this, that. It's like, no, you can tell. Just take the fucking helmet off. Why was that so hard to work out? That should have been like literally the first thing you should have done. So yeah, I thought Mila was great as the Rhino. But then eventually taking the helm off, then messing around the whole unicorn thing, I found that fun. That was enjoyable. Her using Mikhail as bait as well, and then, you know, him using Mikhail as bait again. She worked out his way to his distraction, his way to not realize, to sort of not to think clearly, is by focusing on other people. So use those civilians before, and then was like, well, cool, let me use Mikhail against them. Use that to, like, because knew he would do something. And in doing so, she fucked off Mikhail so much that he was willing to get arrested and owed the spider one in return. So now they're even. He's taken the helmet off. They've got them together, and Mikhail's there gone like, yeah, cool. We're even, but if you do this again, I will mess you up. I will destroy you. And yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. So again, how we go ahead with this, I don't know. Like how it is that whether it's both the Rhinos, or one's unicorn, one's Rhino, or one ends up being the Rhino and it's Mikhail, or if it's Mila, we'll see. But I'd be happy with either of them. And the fact that we got nothing to do with Mikhail other than just be an animal, just not a big boy there. No, and then the fact that we got Mila in all her glory makes me think they're saving Mikael for it, but I still would be happy if Mila rocked up again. You know, she was outstanding. That movement, the strength. What a woman. What a woman. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed the episode, guys. I'm really enjoying the show, and I can't wait for next week's episodes. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like the video. Comment down below. What do you think of this episode? Is the Rhino going to be Mikael or Mila? Both, neither. Was one of them going to be the unicorn? Is there a unicorn character? What do you think of Harry? Now sort of like being like, oh, I'm so rich, poor as me. No, what do you think of that? What do you think of Nico? What do you think the locket's about? Does she fancy him? Does she, you know, is she into him? All that sort of stuff. Let me know what you thought of this episode. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. Like I said, guys, at the start, is that we're so close to 1,000 subscribers. It's big for me, for someone that just does this as a hobby. So I'm looking forward to when it finally hits it. So if you haven't, please subscribe. There's other things that we need to do around this channel. So obviously I do Marvel reactions. I have done since Moon Knight. Most recently, obviously, was Agatha All Along, What If. Currently doing Spider-Man. I'm also going to be doing the future things like Daredevil Born Again. Fuck me. Am I going to be watching the shit out of Daredevil Born Again? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm rewatching all the TV shows and films that lead with all those characters built to get myself built up for it. You know, I'm so excited. Yeah, so I'll be doing all their future products. I also did the films, phase 1 to 3, the Infinity Saga. I did those with my mate Josh, so they're on the channel as well. I did those at the start of the channel, so they may be a bit, but I think they're still good reactions. So if you are interested, those are there. I also do Doctor Who reactions. I do them by myself. I've done Shooty's first season and his 2 Christmas specials. I will be doing season 2 with him coming up as well in this year. I also do reactions to Doctor Who with my little brother Charlie. Now, those get released every 2 weeks on a Saturday. We're currently on David Tennant's 3rd season. That's season 4 of New Who. He's currently with Catherine Tate's Donna Noble. I also do reactions to other things like DC stuff. So I did The Penguin and Creature Commandos. I'll be doing their TV shows when they come out in the future as well. I also do reactions to Star Wars. So I have done since Obi-Wan Kenobi. Most recently, I finished in Skeleton Crew. I'm currently doing weekly releases of The Bad Batch, and I'll be doing coming up things like Andor Season 2. Other things I've reacted to recently, I think The Boys Season 4, House of the Dragon Season 2, Rings of Power Season 2, Fallout Season 1, The Last of Us Season 1, you know, and all these things that have seasons coming out this year, I think. So if anything like that sounds like it takes your fancy, guys, please like, subscribe, notification bell, all that jazz. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you out there.